So the Swain rework has finally been revealed, the champion reveal for Swain, the Noxian Grand General. Not just a general even, but a Noxian Grand General at that. And his abilities are kind of up. There was a preview video on the Germany Facebook, but now there's just the full-on videos for the abilities, including his passive, which is called Ravenous Flock. Ravenous. I'm saying Ravenous because Raven Bird, get it? Okay, that actually wasn't a good joke. Anyway, Swain can periodically right-click nearby immobilized enemy champions to rip out a soul fragment, damaging and pulling them towards him. And then Flock, enemy champions leave behind a soul fragment when they die. Shadowy Ravens scavenge for soul fragments, healing Swain for a portion of his maximum health. Swain can store several fragments at once. His Q, Death's Hand, what a name. Swain unleashes several bolts of, I can't read that word, Eldritch? Probably said that wrong. Power in front of him, each damaging the first enemy struck. Enemies can intercept multiple bolts, but only take full damage from the first bolt. Bolts pierce through units they kill, restoring a portion of Swain's mana. His W is called Vision of Empire, which is probably a nod to Noxus and the empire they're trying to build. Swain opens a demonic eye at a target location, damaging and slowing all enemies in the area after a moderate delay. Vision of Empire deals extra damage to champions caught in the explosion, reveals them, and grants Swain a soul fragment for each champion hit. His E is Never Move. Swain projects his demonic hand forward, damaging all enemies in its path. The hand returns to Swain and explodes on the first enemy hit, damaging and rooting all enemies caught in the blast, putting the Never Move in Never Move. And then finally, his ultimate, of course, is R. Swain gains a large amount of health on cast and drains life from several nearby enemies, prioritizing champions with an extended duration. When Demonic Ascension ends, Swain consumes his soul fragments and casts Demon Flare, a nova of energy that damages the closest enemies around him. Demon Flare's damage increases for each soul fragment consumed. After draining enough health, Swain can end Demonic Ascension early to cast Demon Flare on demand. So pretty much there is some gameplay footage as well for Swain, what he wants to do in game and stuff like this. And overall, honestly speaking, he kind of looks pretty cool, right? Like, I didn't really play a lot of old Swain. I felt like old Swain had his place perhaps, but it was really hard maybe to get on top and stay on top of targets. And sometimes the build path didn't feel like it was very flexible depending on what enemy comp you were going against. And this might actually make me play a bit more Swain just because it looks like it's better in some of those tools. The primary one for me being, of course, catching people. Of course, you have the root, but the root could be missed and stuff like that. This one looks like it would be at least a little bit easier to play the whole Drain Mage kind of tank style that he already kind of was, because we were told that Swain players will actually like the Swain rework because it plays a lot like the style that they like to play. So I'm guessing that's what it is. The, healing aspect of it, still being a Drain Mage, kind of a tank character, but doing damage as well, because that's totally fine. As an AD carry, I'm actually not that afraid of playing against this. Usually when we talk about reworks and new champions, I kind of talk about, from my position, how it would look like so far to play against this champion. Obviously, I won't have a full opinion until I actually play against this champion, but from the looks of it, actually, this is one of the first times where I'm thinking it actually looks like it'll be pretty okay to play against. A lot of what he does looks like it's straightforward, at least, and makes sense. And on top of that, it's Swain, so the healing and stuff was already expected. But he kind of looks like, honestly, with the splash arts, which you can kind of see as well, is his base, his new look, kind of reminds me of a fusion of Grand Moff Tarkin from Star Wars and Draco Malfoy's father from Harry Potter. I'm just saying. Not necessarily that's a bad thing, but I mean, that's what the first thing that kind of came to me was. It's like, it's literally Moff Tarkin from Star Wars, fused with Draco Malfoy's father from Harry Potter. He also has splash arts for his other skins as well, and he might be getting a new skin at this point, because reworks, that's some of the things when it comes to reworks and skins. It's like, hey, this champion has got a skin forever. Well, yeah, they're probably getting a visual update, so instead of giving them a new skin for their old look, just wait for the visual update and then wait for a new skin after that, because then it'll be more possible. So we might be getting a Swain skin. With like Urgot and Evelyn and all those people, they might be getting skins now because it's possible. They've been reworked, and that's kind of all for this video. Rambled on a bit longer than I wanted to. I'm sorry. I wanted to make this actually a short video. So, thank you so much for watching this video if you did. Feel free to check out Surrender at 20. As always, they will have a post about all things Swain all day long, as well as anything else that drops on the PvE, because it is Tuesday, so it's a content drop day for the PvE. But thank you so much for watching this video. Go check out Swain Rework at 20, and I don't know which video will be next, because life be quite a mess. So until next time, take care from the Fire Godai FS. Thank you for watching.